Here are the BRIOUT Extra Long Marshmallow Roasting Sticks, which is one of the 9 best roasting sticks that I review on this channel, and we'll be testing them in this video. The BRIOUT roasting sticks come with a storage pouch and a set of 10 stainless steel roasting sticks. I paid about $17 for it, but for the updated price, you might want to check Amazon. Here are my personal measurements of the BRIOUT Marshmallow Roasting Sticks. Extended length 45.5 inches or 116 cm, retracted length 12 inches or 30 cm, distance between the tines 3 inches or 8 cm, weight of one roasting stick 66 grams or 2.4 ounces, weight of storage pouch 13 grams or 0.5 ounces, material of rod stainless steel, material of tines type 304 stainless steel, material of handle rubber, material of pouch feels like canvas. The BRIOUT roasting sticks pack down small but telescope to a maximum length of 45 inches when in use to put you at a safe distance away from the fire. The tines or prongs are not too sharp, but they come with these orange colored tip protectors just to be safe. The storage pouch has a drawstring opening. The BRIOUT marshmallow roasting sticks are pretty heavy duty, and at a length of about 32 inches, the BRIOUT sticks can hold 4 hot dogs without flexing or bending too much. Here's what it looked like with 1 hot dog, 2 hot dogs, 3 hot dogs, and finally 4 hot dogs. However, at its maximum length of 45 inches, the BRIOUT roasting stick has significantly more flex. Again, here's what it looked like with 1 hot dog, 2 hot dogs, 3 hot dogs, and 4 hot dogs. As for marshmallows, the BRIOUT roasting sticks can hold 4 marshmallows easily without any flex, even at its maximum length of 45 inches. The tines are not too close together, so by skewering 2 marshmallows on each tine, each BRIOUT roasting stick can hold 4 marshmallows easily. The BRIOUT marshmallow roasting sticks retract and telescope easily and smoothly, and it remains at the extended length firmly. I think they telescope the most smoothly of any of my roasting sticks. When I used the BRIOUT roasting sticks to roast hot dogs, the hot dogs did not slip into the fire even when I hung them vertically downwards, because both tines went through the hot dogs, making them more secure. However, when I roasted marshmallows with the BRIOUT sticks, when I hung them downwards as well, you can see a little bit of slipping from the traces of marshmallow goo. This is probably because only one tine went through each marshmallow, which feels less secure. Also, the tines are quite thick and heavy duty, so more heat was probably conducted through it. But the good thing here is that my marshmallows did not slip into the fire. The BRIOUT roasting sticks do not come with rotating axles, but it's not difficult to rotate the stick just by rotating the handle. I also did not notice any spinning of hot dogs or marshmallows, even though only one tine went through each marshmallow. There could be spinning if you're using a bigger fire though. The tines are a bit sharp, so it was easy for me to skewer both hot dogs and marshmallows. I did not roast meats, but I don't think skewering meats would be a big issue. To clean the BRIOUT roasting sticks, I just tossed them in soapy water for a couple of hours, and they were clean with no residue or marshmallow goo, even without scrubbing. The BRIOUT marshmallow roasting sticks have tines that are made of type 304 stainless steel, which is food grade. After soaking my BRIOUT roasting sticks in water for cleaning and not drying them after, I did not notice any rust forming. The handle is made of rubber with finger indents. Personally, I'm not a big fan of this. The finger indents don't really fit my fingers well, and I don't find it comfortable. Also, the rubber smells just a bit, but to be fair, it's quite faint. As for the storage pouch, packing up the sticks into the pouch is easy and not a tight fit. For pros, I felt that the BRIOUT roasting sticks were very inexpensive, and I paid only $17 for 10 roasting sticks. Even though it's not expensive, the BRIOUT sticks were still sturdy and heavy duty at your average roasting stick length of about 32 inches and can roast anything from marshmallows to multiple hot dogs. It also extends to a maximum length of 45 inches for additional versatility. though there's much more flex at this length. I did not put this as a con because naturally the longer the length, the more the flex, but just something to bear in mind. As for cons, I felt that the handle was not comfortable because the finger indent did not fit my fingers well. Also, the BRIOUT roasting sticks do not come in different colors. Another thing to note here is that the tines of the BRIOUT sticks protrude outwards, so when I was skewering hot dogs, I felt that the hot dogs had a higher tendency to be misshapen. It wasn't a big thing for me though, so I did not put this as a con. Would I recommend the BRIOUT Extra Long Marshmallow Roasting Sticks? Overall, I felt that the BRIOUT roasting sticks provided great value for money. They're really quite inexpensive and there's lots of versatility. For smaller campfires, you can stick to a length of 32 inches for added sturdiness, but for larger campfires, these BRIOUT sticks extend all the way to 45 inches. It does have its flaws though. For example, I wish the handles were made of wood instead of rubber, and I personally felt that these finger indents were not comfortable. It would be nice if these came in different colors too. Despite the cons, I think this is a solid case where the pros outweigh the cons, and I think these BRIOUT roasting sticks are great value for money, especially if you need to purchase for a large group of people. But are these BRIOUT roasting sticks the best on the market though, or the best for your needs? Well, here's a video where I bought, tested, and compared 9 of the best roasting sticks, including these BRIOUT roasting sticks. If you prefer to read, my website at campingguidance.com has all this info as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.